Alright guys, I got a new one here, new issue that is. So we're looking at my Cub Cadet. You can see this is the LT1042 hydrostatic drive. And while we were mowing the other day, it just kind of quit. It just died in the middle of mowing, so I thought, oh, well, maybe the alternator is bad. That's not the issue though, because as soon as it died and I charged it up, I couldn't start it again. So then I was like, well, maybe the starter is bad. And the reason I came to that conclusion is I went ahead and stuck a multimeter on it. Went ahead and from the solenoid down to here where it connects to the starter, I'm making a mess here, where it comes down to the starter, I was getting the right amount of voltage right there. So then I figured, well, since it's not turning over, it's probably the starter. As you can see here, I got a brand new starter on the Cub Cadet, but it is still not starting. And then I smelt gas, and I had smelt it previously, and I thought it was kind of odd that it smelt so gassy. So anyways, I went ahead and pulled off, just checked the oil since I had it sitting here. And you probably aren't going to be able to see that, but it is very light, and I haven't changed the oil recently, not for it to be that nice and clear anyways. And it was way up to right around where the little hump is, the second hump in the oil stick. So it was way past the full marker. So I went ahead and was just going to drain some oil out through this drain right here. And when it came down in here, all I could smell, you can see how liquidy that is. That's not the typical oil consistency. So this oil is just completely filled with gas. My gas has just been draining out of my tank into my engine, and now it's now I have to drain it out here. So what most likely the issue is I have a bad carburetor, a gunky carburetor. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that off and take a look at that and see if that's where the issue is. Alright, so it was definitely the carburetor that was the issue. I didn't record me tearing this all apart because there's a million videos out there, but I just wanted to show you real quick the quick overview of the process, I guess. So basically what I ended up doing was draining all of the oil out. I did jack up the lawnmower a little bit just so I could have it tilting, you know, towards the drain. Poured some fresh oil down there just to kind of flush it all out. Then I, up here in the front is the spark plug. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it. I'm sure you guys, everybody knows where it is anyways if you have this model, but it's right down there. So I went ahead and opened that up, turned the crank a couple of times, and it started, you know, spitting gas out of there. So I went ahead and got that cleaned out as well. And then right here's the carburetor. So you basically got to take this off. Underneath here is the air filter. Once you get that off, there's this plastic piece that kind of like pulls off the front, and then it's just a couple of screws and you have that puppy off. And basically what I did is I just opened up the carburetor. I didn't do a carburetor rebuild or anything like that. I just got some carb cleaner and just sprayed the crap out of it. I took out the float, made sure that it was nice and clean in there and everything looked like it was working correctly, and put it back together, and she fired right up. So smoked for a little bit because I spilled some gas and oil down there on the down here on the engine while I was cleaning it. But then after that, it worked fine. So mowed the lawn with it today, no issues. So we are back up and running. If you have any questions, throw it down in the comments. I wasn't again, I didn't do a if you need me to pull anything off of here and make another video on it, I can definitely do that, but I didn't do it for this video. I just wanted to explain what I did and verify that that's what the issue was. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found it a little bit helpful. If you did, consider giving me a thumbs up and or subscribing. A bunch of useful videos on the channel. So as always, thanks, and until next time.